We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Looking forward to this one, Todd.
And now it's time for our tale of the tape. Vitaly Klitschko, 6'7" tall and 248 pounds. The gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson, one of the slickest heavyweights of all time. 6 foot tall, 201 pounds.
You want to get out of the way because when you've got a brawler that's in your face that wants to walk through you like a truck, you've just got to use your speed, use that reach, use that height, and keep them off you, because if they get up close and personal, you're going to have no ribs left.
Vitaly Klitschko. You're looking at one half of the Klitschko era. Talk about domination. When you got a name like Dr. Iron Fist, you better back it up. And the gentleman of boxing, Floyd Patterson. He started his career as an Olympic gold medalist, and look at him now. He is the former heavy...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from...
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and these athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Good counter punch. Perfect counter shot. The straight right just misses. Mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Swing and a miss with the jab. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally we're about to get it on.
Did you see the nerves on a fighter stepping into the ring, Tom? It can tell you so much about a fighter. And the look in the opposite corner. You've got one fighter that is in heaven. This is where they want to be.
Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. You wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of a shot from that heavyweight. That uppercut misses. Did you see that? Ooh, that really affected Floyd there. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Klitschko in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got...
And there's the bell for round 2. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
This fighter told us yesterday, I don't get paid by the minute. I'm going to go in there and try and knock my opponent out as soon as possible.
How you deal with a slugger, you've got to use brain over brawn. Bull in a matador, pop, jab, move. Get them angry.
Oh, and Patterson's dazed. And that'll do it. Patterson goes down. And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
You right?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will continue.
back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Patterson's rocked. No, we don't see a knockdown.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
They exchange punches. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial. On to the third. Punch, counter punch. So much for boxing. This is a fight. He fails. Did you see that? Patterson took that one in a bad way. Floyd Patterson is on the canvas. Lincoln, you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
Not the best start, Pop. You know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Oh, and Patterson's dazed. Patterson goes down. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take another look.
A shot from the gods. Took him.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You still want to fight?
He gets 1 minute between rounds. This fighter wished it was 10 minutes after being dropped twice in the last round. Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Oh, that got Patterson off kilter. And Patterson couldn't take any more. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
That's lights out right there.
One, two.
I can't believe it. They are giving up.
They had a platinum player throw the towel in.
And that will do it. This fight is...
Platinum player exposed. Rookie.
I'm Todd Grisham, and not a seat to be had here tonight at the Grand Theater. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Muhammad Ali, the greatest of all time. Watch the footwork. Here comes.
This bout is scheduled.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. Shakespeare has. Great to have you with us for this all-action affair. We expect big things, and I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Caution being thrown to the wind. Catch and shoot. Well done without counter shot. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? We almost saw a knockout a second ago. Oh, wait a minute. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Just one punch away from getting the momentum back.
Being dazed now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Punch, counter punch. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. If there's anyone that can get out a big shot, and down goes Ali.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight's capable of doing and what their fight.
Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Let's talk about Ali in that lap. And there's the bell for round 2. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute, you need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
You don't want to trade shots. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. This fighter's always on their toes, trying to get their opponent rattled, get them off kilter, get them out of their rhythm.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin them down. Throw a blanket on them.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. What a huge moment. Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Good counter punch. That counter punch caught him clean. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Muhammad Ali in trouble, but surely he'll find a way out. Oh, no! Ali is down!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
Got to waste time. Step behind the referee. When he comes in close, tie him up. The referee's then got to paw you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it. Because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
You'd like to see more jabs. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. There's the bell for round 4. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Nice counter. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Ali in that last round.
Focus on what you're doing.
And there's the bell for round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Is this the beginning of the end for the greatest? Muhammad Ali is down. Do you believe it?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are right.
So
go back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand.
Where did that come from? Down they go!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Continue.
Shouldn't even been exchanging with dude like that, honestly.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. We just need to make the way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
This round's still up for grabs. Oh, right there! If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. Both men were knocked down, and they both... On to the 6th round. Who do you think's got more in the tank, Johnny, as both fighters went to the canvas last round?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
Sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in a guess.
The straight right just misses. Punch scores. One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired,
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Klitschko is dazed. A much better game plan here.
got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, we know they've got the advantage so far, but how does this match get turned around? And there's the bell for round 7. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer. They are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
This has been a very competitive round between these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
That counter shot lands. Got Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Looking to land the hook. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Ali in that last round. Well, this is the time. And there's the bell for round 8. Not the start that they wanted, but let's see what they can do in this round.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. It just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
There's a scoring blow. Oh, and Klitschko just got rocked. Klitschko is on the canvas. No surprise as we get a unanimous. It's time for the talking to stop and the fighting to start. This should be good. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Sugar.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, it's a pleasure.
Right. The build-up to this fight has been incredible. Both of these men verbally sparring for weeks, and now they get it on for real. Beautiful counter shot. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked?
I don't think he's getting up.
But no one's
I don't think he's getting up.
To that shot.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Okay, I thought that was a flash knockout.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Halfway through the round, and I think we all know who's winning here.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. You'd like to see more jabs. The straight right just misses. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Let's talk about Robinson in that last round. Well, he's got Bambi legs walking back to the corner, but he's still in it.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Got everything in the bag.
Good work, that's it. Now breathe, breathe. Just get your breath back.
Just get your boxing back together. Listen, be smart when you go out there. Just take the right...
Beautiful, that's it. Start sticking in a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit.
You've done all that work all the way through camp, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match? You got to get out there.
And there's the bell for round 2. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
2 knockdowns in that last round. There'll be sheer panic in that corner. What do? Do they throw the towel in? Do they let him come back out again? Because they know their fighter is like a lamb to the slaughter.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This counter punch. Did you see that? Robinson goes to the canvas. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
I've got to see that again.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot, a clean one, and he's out of there.
He's got the advantage halfway through the round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's...
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Robinson got buzzed there. He's in trouble. I don't believe what we're seeing here.
Defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
a counter shot. Both men step back for just a moment. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Robinson hit hard, and he may be... Sugar Ray is down. Wow, let's take another look at that.
I need to see that again.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it.
I went over the rules. I want you to protect yourself at all times, and what I say you must obey. Good luck. Let's go.
Oh yeah, I'm pulling up. Weight class. You want to go heavyweight? You said you want to go heavyweight? All right, bad. I did want to try out Big Bang. Who you finna get? Jack Dempsey versus Frazier. Be a little wild. It's a wild matchup.
That is a wild matchup.
As expected, fully packed here tonight. It's the Grand Theater. My name is Todd Grisham. Next to me, of course, is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
He is Smokin' Joe Frazier, Philadelphia's the Manassimo.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing.
All the seats have been... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman. That hook scores. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. This fighter has that swarmer's mentality, taking away an opponent's reach, getting on the inside, and just banging and banging and banging.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp. Concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance that shouldn't have one.
Good counter punching. Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
They exchange punches. Neither fighter willing to slow down. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Catch and shoot. Tried to land the left hook, but it was blocked. That counter punch caught him clean. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered.
One, two, three, four. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They say no one knows on to the second round. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How'd you come back from something like that? Not on twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
This fighter is a swarmer. They're like a mosquito that just won't leave you alone, except this mosquito can knock you out with 1 punch.
You've got to be fit to fight a fighter like this because they will stay in your face. They will throw punches at you. They don't even let you breathe. You've got to be fit. If you're not fit, the fight's over.
And he scores with the counter. Missing with the left hook. That jab doesn't score. Can't score with that hook again. The positives and negatives in the heavyweight division are the same. You can hold that thought. Jack Dempsey, oh boy, in trouble. Down goes Jack Dempsey.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are
They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Good round, you feel good? Good work out there.
1 round that you lost, don't worry about it. I need you to focus on what
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight.
you're better than that, kid. Just go back out there and get...
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, you've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head free.
Beautiful counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. And so far, the offense has been better than the defense. They hit like heavyweights, but they move like middleweights. Truly elite level stuff here.
Sometimes when you get nervous, someone that's so powerful, you don't think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little Fagin and pickpocket him.
And he scores with the counter. Good counter punching. Nice counter. And he misses with that straight left. And he scores with the counter. Perfect counter lands. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. He threw a punch and just got countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker.
Good round. I like that.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those pointed areas over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You've just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. Each other. There's been a significant wait a minute. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
So we enter the final 10 seconds here, and pretty dominant. Just hold that thought. Oh no, Dempsey is hurt. So it's planned. Time for the 5th round. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
It's all offense all the time. Caution being thrown to the wind. Where did that come from? Down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4. You're okay.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Look at his corner. Look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down for them doing their job. But get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
When someone punches that hard, you don't want to trade shots. Not the best of rounds with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Dempsey in that last round. There's the bell to start round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got a hustle, man.
I got to stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Joe Frazier is in trouble. the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in down once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Final 10 seconds here, unless we get some late drama. I think we all know who won this round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge. And there's the bell to start round 7. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very surprised.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. And he misses with that straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. The game plan does not. Round 8, and we're off again. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on him. That's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and faster. You've just got to use brain there.
Quick punch scores. They both want a knockout, you can tell. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
counter shot lands. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing off and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Some might have thought it was a little bit closer, but in the end, the referees are in a unanimous agreement.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to...